Why, hello. Welcome back to the Kilted Balls podcast. This is Ball Buster here.
Kilted Dragon Jair. Thank you for listening or watching.
Either one. You love listen or if you watch. So
anyone who's watching today, I have not been I feel better now, but I had a rough day today, and you can see that. If you're listening, just imagine me. You can visualize.
So I know we had promised you guys that we would do an in-person recording when we went down to visit Kilton. Yeah, that didn't happen, obviously. So
we were having a ton of fun. It was sad not to record, but we were having a great time. And
it seemed like every time we remembered to record, it was like 11:30 at night, and we just not feeling it. But crap ton happened. So we apologize in advance if this is a long episode. But we did a lot. I don't even know if I can remember everything we've done. The first thing that happened from my end was I got a new phone. So we had been talking about that for a while. I got a new phone. And while we were traveling, my new phone wasn't getting text messages. So it's a glitch with the Pixel 5a. Like they changed some of their formatting so they don't receive texts, and you have to get that fixed. And you may say, well, why was that a problem for your NFTs? Because all of my accounts are protected by a text verification.
Yes.
So we'll get more into that in a little bit, but that kept me off of tons of different things, which honestly was probably more relaxing that way.
I mean, with your drive down in that day, or was that the first day you were here? It was insane. Like with VeeFriends were skyrocketing. That was crazy.
Second or third day I was there. Yeah.
Was it? It all blended together. We were both scrambling to unlist, because I had one of mine listed from way back when, thinking, oh yeah, if I sell for this, I'm fine because I can buy back 2 core at 20. But the core hit. What did it end up hitting? 18.
18, I think. So for those of you who've been following along, I have a bold bat that I really enjoy, but I have said for a long time, nobody is selling those. They're super rare to see on the market. And I said, you know what? If somebody really wants one, I'll sell it to them, but I'll buy back in.
Yeah.
So it's always listed for, I don't know, 10, 12 higher than the floor, because I don't really want to part with it. And so if somebody really wants it, then I'll pick something up off the floor and, also. And I had no access to that. And all of a sudden the floor was skyrocketing.
It's crazy.
You could imagine my panic. I thought for sure my bat was going to be gone. I was positive I was going to lose my bat. And
at the floor.
At the floor. I thought I was going to lose my bat at the floor, which means I wasn't going to get to buy back in. I was in total panic mode. Kilted was like videotaping me panicking. And then I found my old phone, which was still registered. And so I jumped on to a hotspot, grabbed my old phone, took a while to get logged in. And then I unlisted my bat, which this is now the second time. And I'm sure Gary's not listening, but if Gary was, he'd be laughing because he'd be like, diamond hands. And I keep listing my bat, and then all of a sudden the market flies up and I have to cancel it really quick, which maybe I should have taken the profit and, waited to see if it dipped again to be able to buy back in. But
yeah, I mean, it dipped down. It's right now it's 16.5, but even with your fees and everything, you're right there, and you don't have, one of your favorites, you have something else.
Yeah, exactly. You lose your favorite, you get something else, which again goes back to something we've talked about in a lot of episodes. Like, how attached do you want to get into? Should you be with these NFTs? I don't know. Some of these I'm really attached to.
Yeah.
Others not so much, but.
Yeah, I have some like that as well that, I just keep because I really like them. They may or may not make money, and, that's totally fine. I like the artwork. I've actually been getting some more artwork. Speaking of the World of Women, you got your drop?
how fun surprise was that, right?
I
Like
had no idea.
get home and I log in and yeah, we've been playing a lot online. So I mean, once I got my phone up and working, we spent like a whole morning just buying up the Fame Lady Squad floor. So
We did. It was awesome.
see us doing it. And even today I almost got on there and bought up more of the floor. So Fame Lady Squad, you may have 2 floor, please. I don't want to see that floor dipping anymore. So it can be 0.15, maybe 0.149, but I don't think
Mhm.
let it drop too much below that. So you do your part, Becky. We'll do our part and keep that floor from going too low.
Yes. Actually, I haven't checked it today.
Yeah, it was a
Uh-oh.
little low and I meant to get it, but then I was fighting with a different drop today. So I had a drop and I won't mention them because we're gonna wait to see whether they do what they're supposed to do. But I wanted to buy 3 from this drop, wanted to, and I
Yeah.
go to buy 3 and it was charging me 3 times the price. And I was like, what? That shouldn't be the price. But I'm like, you know what? Maybe it's me. And I go, but if it's gonna be that expensive, I'm only gonna buy 1.
Yeah.
Heck, I only bought 1. It was that price. And I didn't do a lot of research on this one. So I know I preach research, but it was cheap enough that I didn't feel like I needed to. I thought it could just be cool. And then I went through and researched and everything said the lower price, everything.
Okay.
So I jumped on the Discord and some people were bitching about it, some people weren't. And so I messaged them and basically what happened is they were not, I don't know what happened in my situation, but I can tell you the overall what happened was they were not prepared for the response they were going to get.
Mm.
Right. So it was if you could imagine being a mom and pop restaurant and the Food Network come and shoot a show and you're just not ready for the line out the door. That's what happened to them. Basically
Okay.
crashed their website, crashed everything. They were in panic mode. And so people are jumping on there going, whoa, you charged me random amounts. Like some were crazy amounts. And people, of course, are like, idiots, it's gas being expensive. And people are like, here's my transaction. It wasn't gas, dummies.
Yeah.
Right? Like people kept saying that. I can't tell you how many times people said to me, you gotta understand gas is high. First time doing NFTs.
Mm-hmm.
Here's my transaction. Do you know how to read it? Or is it your first time doing an NFT?
Yeah.
But, they said they're going to fix it, but they were just, here's how bad it was. Here's how unprepared they were. Their Discord had no admins, no moderators.
Oh, wow. So Gary just stumbled across it?
I assume he just stumbled across it and
Mhm.
talked to the people, liked them, thought their story was great.
Mm-hmm.
And the problem was they weren't, like, people got on there. People are so nice in the community because people were on there and saying, yo, you have to make admins right away, because if you don't admin, and this is for any of you doing this, if
Mm-hmm.
you don't have an admin, anybody can jump on and pretend they're the admin.
Yeah.
And they can say, oh, well, let me help you out. Give me your wallet. Give me this. Give me this. And all of a sudden you're cleared out. Or they can say,
Yeah.
moderator, let me help you. Like,
Mm-hmm.
you don't know who's the moderator or not because the owners didn't set it up.
Yeah.
So, like, really, really quickly, all of a sudden they got moderators. Really, really quickly they got admins. But they were in pure panic mode. People were bitter because money was going out and they couldn't track it. So we'll see. I've messaged them a few times. They said, yep, we're looking at it.
Okay.
The owners responded to a couple people recently and said, don't worry, we'll refund it. And I told them, I'm like, you don't have to refund my money. Just give me more.
Like I wanted 3.
I wanted 3 to begin with. So, you know what? Just give me my 3 and I'll be just as happy. So give me the money and I'll buy 2 more. I don't care.
Yeah.
Right. But yeah, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, if it goes awesome, you'll all know about it. And if it goes, the whole world will know about it for sure. Right. We'll be spewing that through everything.
The whole world will already know by the time you hear our podcast.
By the time you're on a podcast, nobody's gonna be doubting it.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's like schmucks. And Gary will have some splaining to do, Gary.
Exactly.
But no, I'm being positive right now. I don't remember what it is. Positive possum, positive panda,
Mm-hmm.
whatever positive.
Exactly.
I'm having faith that they're gonna do what's right and fix it.
Yep.
I think they just got swamped, but other people were not as nice. Gary actually joined the Discord and was like, people, kindness, kindness. People were like, damn, Gary set us up. But he literally joined the Discord of that group.
Yeah.
It's like, listen, it's cool. It's cool. Just give him a chance. So we'll see.
Yeah.
But yeah, we cleared the floor. People cleared the floor of Fame Ladies. It was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
We just kept scooping them up one at a time on our phones because our phones were slow.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I have to close my MetaMask in between. I can't buy like 2 things in a row. I have to close everything down and then reopen it back up.
Yep, I had to too. I'm like, wow, I like my computer so much more. But yeah, the fame ladies, we were enjoying those. The World of Women were giving us cool stuff. So there's a lot
Mm-hmm.
of cool things going. And we I don't know, do we gave away an NFT today? Would you say that we gave away an NFT or we traded for an NFT?
I would say more traded.
I think it was more of a trade, but oh my gosh, they were so happy.
Yes.
They were so happy.
I saw that.
That felt pretty good. They were, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
they messaged me right away. I was like, hey, check your wallet.
That's awesome. Yeah, sorry for the delay on that. I was great. Like, well, for the long weekend, I had a lot of orders, and then the computer's fighting with me, and the website wasn't working correctly. So I had to, rather than printing 25 orders at a time, I had to print each one separately.
Yeah. Well, and so to make a long story kind of short, we are bringing in, we need more help, right? As we're getting bigger and taking off. And so we brought in some help. So we have Taco Bell. Taco Bell's probably listening.
Mhm.
And she's
Thank you, Taco Bell.
Yay, Taco Bell. And so to show her we're like not screwing around, we sent her a Fame lady that we thought best represented her. So we hoped it. She said it's so hot that she wants to do it.
Nice.
I know. I'm like, yes, we picked the right one. It's hot. So, she liked it. She liked it.
Good.
That's,
Yeah, the Fame ladies are super cool.
let's see what else. Oh my gosh, we bought. So I can't decide if we made a great decision or not. Somebody at my lunch today said, so how'd that feel to lose a few $1,000s in the matter of hours? And I'm like, what? I feel like I gained thousands of dollars.
I forget. Yeah, you're right. There's so much to talk about. So yeah, let's talk about that real quick.
Yeah. So VaynerMedia did a drop for the Georgia quarterback and the Clemson quarterback, NFT limited for both of them before their big game.
Yeah, Candy something. If you type in Candy, it comes right up.
Or sugar.
Candy.
Okay.
I'm
And
on the Discord.
Hilton and I bought them. Like we didn't buy all of them. We probably could have bought a lot more.
Yeah.
But they were in the NFT world money ridiculously cheap.
Oh my gosh.
Ridiculously.
Well, you could use your credit card rather than Ethereum.
Credit card.
So it's $20 plus the gas. The gas was between 15 and 20 for each one. But we got 5 of each.
So I want
And
you to think about that, people. It was $35 each. And I'll tell you right now, I have paid double that in gas for something free.
I did that earlier.
Right? So you're selling me something with gas for 35. And and if in NFT land, that might as well be zero. It might as well be free.
Yeah. Well, then before obviously a lot of hype before the game. What did it peak out at? What did they peak out at? I was thinking it was 0.5.
I thought it was 0.6.
Okay, so people started selling them right away, and we weren't able to get the rares. We were a couple minutes late. I was cooking some biscuits and gravy and dilly dallying. I didn't realize it was a drop. I thought he was going on Discord to talk, so I wasn't in a hurry. Then when I clicked on the link, I realized it was a drop and was scrambling. But yeah, so I mean, think about that. So it was, say $40, because I know a couple were 40 for sure.
Sure. 40.
And we did not sell any of ours, but people had gotten up to 0.6 at that time. ETH was almost 4,000. So not bad.
No, no, and that's what my friend was saying. He's like, because I don't know what there are right now. Do you?
I think it was 0.3 when I looked earlier.
So, it went from like 0.6 to 0.3, which means we lost $1,000 on each one of them
Candy Digital.
for not selling them early. And I was
Point,
like, but I'm like, if it's 0.3, that means we made 1,000 on each of them. I don't care.
yeah,
I think it's like 0.0 something now.
0.02 for the Georgia guy. And then the lowest for sale for the Clemson quarterback is 0.037.
So we're still up.
Yeah, I mean, I'm keeping mine for sure. Like,
You're keeping all of them. You bought a lot.
well, I mean, you get 4 of them, so I'm keeping 6. Maybe we'll have 2 for Kilted Balls. We talked about that.
Yeah.
But
Well,
yeah,
and again, like even with Coke balls, like we'll pay probably more in gas than they cost. But they're right. I mean, we could have sold them when they were like 0.5 or 0.6 and made $1,000.
I didn't have any Ethereum in that wallet.
Yeah.
To list them, you need Ethereum.
I could have made some Ethereum for you, but I just didn't see the need. I still don't, right? Like it's still
It's a long season. They're young.
a long season. They'll go up next game. People will be talking about it while they're tailgating. Dude, I got this thing. Another person will be like, "What's an NFT, bro?" And I'll be like,
hmm
"Oh, let me show you how to do MetaMask." And they'll be drunk and they'll try to buy some, and all of a sudden they'll be like 1 ETH.
There we go. That's perfect.
I mean, that sounds just like a Georgia or Clemson fan. Either one. Either one.
Wait, I have a good friend who is a huge Clemson fan.
Yeah,
It does sound like the Georgia fans.
would he pay 1 ETH for his quarterback?
I don't know. He's not in the NFT space.
Yeah. Would he pay 1?
And maybe he does. He watches the weigh-ins and practices and stuff. He's pretty hardcore.
So he would. They're all
Maybe.
hardcore. That's why I'm laughing at him.
Well, that was like when I was up at the Cherry Festival and some people walked by a couple years ago and they had some Clemson things on. And I'm like, you guys are a long ways away from home, being up in Traverse City.
Yeah.
And they said, oh, our son is the backup long snapper. So I text Justin and he's like, oh, yeah, that's so-and-so. Backup long snapper. If you missed that, he knew instantly who it was.
Now that's a fan right there. Speaking of that, Gary Vee asked who's the biggest Lions fan today.
Uh-oh.
I said Amy.
She's been through it all the way. She's tough. She's a trooper. At least for me, like I only get to see 1 or 2 games a year, so it's easy to still be a fan. But you guys are there watching every week.
Watching the pregame here. She was going crazy. Oh my God. So I'm also like checking out our Twitter while we're doing this, and I see this Fame lady come up, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I love this Fame lady. It's the one we gave away.
It is an awesome one. So so you did.
I didn't even realize that.
So you did laugh at me this weekend. Remember the Hatch Dracos were coming out?
Yes, the Hatch Dracos. I saw you got one.
I did pick one up. I picked one up today. So super excited. I waited for him to get released. That it was, basically 0.03 for it. It was pretty cool. I was happy with that. And I don't know. I got a Crypto Adventures World. I have no idea what it is. I need to do some more research. I haven't had a chance.
Guess what I got? So for those of you who are joining us for the first time, the reason I had so much ETH to spend was I accidentally sold my Tyson.
Mm-hmm.
So I had money burning the hole in my pocket because I couldn't buy back into Tyson. I'm a little sad about that. Still a little salty. But Kilted sold a whole bunch, right?
I did. I sold my regular Tyson and I sold the Bite.
Oh my gosh, and the Bite was huge. So we had some spending cash, right?
Yeah.
And in our minds, part of our business model is it does us no good to have ETH sitting in our NFT wallets. So it's worthless to us. So we needed to spend it. I was twitching being on that road trip that whole time and not buying NFT or ETH sitting there. But yeah, so we needed to do some purchasing. And so
And you got some good stuff too.
yeah, I mean, I got a curio card. I've wanted a curio card forever. Probably
That's awesome.
they were probably one of the first things I looked at with curio cards. And
Nice.
book one, which I lately I've been wanting the Mona Lisa, but then I'm like, wait, the books are what I originally wanted. You know, they go with the whole teacher library gig.
Yeah.
So I picked those up. So I was super happy about that. I'm going to share screens, by the way. This is Kilted's floor clearing. So sorry for those of you who are in audio only, but you can see
If you're listening, I now have 17 fame ladies.
all these fame ladies. Man.
Yeah. The alien one there was not on the floor, but for the 0.2, I snagged her right away.
And you got some bombs.
Yep. The Atom Bomb Squad. I think we talked about that on the last episode. And you got a One Force as well. My One Force is there.
Staring at those since my daughter was like, oh my gosh, those are so cool. And I was like, really? I thought they were dumb. She's like, no, they're awesome. So I had that mindset. One Force as well. My daughters are rarely wrong. So if they say it's cool, you got these Fatales. I almost got one. You got
Yep. Oh yeah, I ended up getting that Whales Galaxy this weekend. That one I've been looking at for a while. So the person was super appreciative. They tweeted out that I had gotten it, and so yeah, I was pretty excited about that.
Gorgeous.
I think it's super cool. Yeah, a little steampunky.
So I didn't tell you this. I forget sometime. We'll have to show this to her, but Taco Bell loves whales.
Oh, nice.
It's like her animal that she like adores. So she would be, if she's listening to this or watching this, she's going to be super jealous of your whale.
Yes, my whale's awesome. They have a lot of other cool ones as well. I want to say there's 20 of them that the
And I think the Whales Galaxy is a really low price point, right? Look at that 0.01 floor for the whale.
101. They must have made some more recently. I didn't realize there was that many.
So here they are, and they're 0.01 in today's ETH. You're talking about what, $30? You're going to pay more in gas.
Yeah, exactly.
So for $100, you can get in this space, get in the whales.
Yep. It's got a whale kind of like swimming, I guess, under the moon, and then there's like all sorts of different backgrounds. So it's super cool, I think.
Yeah, you get lots and lots of choice on these whales. And sorry for those of you that I'm not looking at the camera. I'm really checking out the whales.
Yeah.
And the volume, the volume's moving.
Yep.
It's not doing anything like crazy, right?
Personally, I mean, for the artwork, I guess that there's a chance that you can flip it and do things like that. But a lot of times when I'm buying artwork, I'm buying it just to have.
Yeah, well, that's it. This is one of those. You pay the money and you get it.
That was even with the World of Women. Like I could have sold those right away and made a nice chunk of change, but I was like, those are really, really cool. I think is what it was. So if you had a normal woman, you got the white face with the paint. But I had a green one, so I have the green girl with like a little lizard guy, and then I have a blue one as well. So I think that's why I got two, because I had different kinds of women. I think they have like 5 different kinds of women. So that's how they passed them out. Because I talked to Jason and he said he only got one. So he must have all like normal Earth women.
Okay. Well, and during this podcast, we have news. My screen is still sharing, right? And you can see that message I got. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So we are going to thank them and then we shall talk about them. So I'm trying to reply to this.
That's awesome. I did not see those earlier. I'm gonna look them up right now.
Yeah, look them up right now. I'll just message it down here.
So not very many of them. 3,500 of them, 1,000 owners.
Yeah, they're not flying off the shelf by any means.
But still, that's a nice ratio.
It's a nice ratio. They're moving. It's a good story. And like I said, mine, I already have offers on. So the one people that we're talking about right now is these unicorns. So let me take you to the page, the mint page. You can see me minting stuff. If it works, I'm not gonna screw this one up this time.
Well, what's the
So
so
there,
the minting was 0.05?
yeah, so it's supposed to be 0.05 and mine was triple that. And I was like, yo, why is this triple?
Yeah.
Like that's a bit of an issue, my friends. It's a bit of an
Mm-hmm.
So I said, and they said they would fix it, and I kept saying, hey, you need to fix this.
Yeah.
It looks like they
And
finally
it sounds like they did, so that's awesome.
did. So I have 0.1 more in my wallet, and I am a man of my word. So I'm gonna mint 2 more. You can see the notification coming up, people. What do we got? 87 bucks in gas. You can edit this if you want. Edit the suggested gas fee up to that. Yeah, I'm gonna edit it. We're gonna make this low. What do you think? Is that too high, too low?
I mean, I don't know what gas is right now.
Well, apparently it's like 90 bucks.
Oh, I'm actually looking at some of these. I might grab one.
So I'm gonna,
There's
yeah, I think I like mine. We're gonna confirm. We'll see if the gas comes out less.
I mean, the nice thing about minting, I mean, you could get like a crazy super rare.
Well, I'll show you all what I've gotten so far. So my first one, I've already had offers for more than what I paid.
That's awesome. Yeah, let me see it when you get it.
Did not give me my normal confirmation screen, did it? So again, I paid 0.05 for this bad boy. And that's my one. And at first I was like, what? I don't like this, but it's grown on me. It's grown
Let me see it. You have it there now? Okay.
on the screen. So,
Oh, the gray. That's awesome. I like that.
right? Like at first I was like, but now I'm like, no, I actually do. I like that. A gray body with a gray background. I'm like they're supposed to be, I know, all rainbowy and all cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I paid 0.05 and honestly, I already have an offer for 0.22.
That's awesome.
I'm like, maybe I should. If I do the 0.22, I'm coming out super far ahead. Look at all the offers I got.
That's super awesome.
I'm like, what the heck? It must be because it's all like dark that way, right?
Just something different. Yeah.
So I don't know if people like that or whatever. Do you think I minted?
Did you click it to see how the rarity?
Yeah, well, they're still being minted. Yep, there goes my.
Oh yeah, duh.
Apparently my money's gone.
There you go.
Yes.
Well,
The rarity when I first did it said like 5%, 10%. But like the last time I clicked on it, it was like right now 0.17%, 0.49, 0.23, 0.0.
okay.
But nothing's been done yet, right?
Yeah. No, I do like these.
So yeah, so people, a nice low starting point. The story is, and I don't know how much I believe any story. I'm kind of a skeptic at heart.
Exactly.
Right? Is that the 5-year-old drew these, and then the mom made them better, right? And so
Okay.
like she kind of helped with it, but that they're hand drawn by the 5-year-old, and then she asked him up. Oh, look at this. What do you think it is? So I got 3467 and 3468. Do we think they're awesome? So when you have this, when
I
you're
like it.
doing what you're supposed to, this is just a default image.
Oh, is it?
I'm pretty sure. So if you get a default, you supposedly you click refresh meta.
Yeah, that does work.
And hopefully this says check back in a minute and we'll see it. So let's go check the other one.
So apparently my computer does the same thing, that I need to close it before I can buy another one, because I just tried to buy 2 of these and the second one didn't go through.
So I am not sure, by the way, World of Women, while we were talking about it, this is the Earth Tribe World of Women, which I think is amazing. It looks like this.
Yes. Yeah, that's such a cool. I think I follow that lady on Twitter.
I think
who
the
did
eye is Earth.
Yeah, it looks like it.
So you got two of these. Here's the thing about the two. And one of our buddies is like, wait, why'd you get two? I think it's random because this one, there is, look, 3.9 thousand of them.
Hmm.
If you click on yours, there's like 50 of them.
Yeah, because my two things are more rare.
No, but what I'm saying is that your,
If you look at my World of Women, I have a green one and a blue one, the girls. So they're not from Earth.
right, but our buddies is not, he has those as well.
He doesn't have any blue ones or green ones, I don't think, does he?
Oh, I thought he did.
I don't think so.
Oh,
User
bought a unicorn.
username not found is I think his name.
Okay.
Yeah, I did. I just bought two. I think
So
they're
look,
cool.
there's 400 total. Sorry, 400.
Yeah.
Oh, look,
So
it moves.
yeah.
I'm gonna buy.
So let's look here. I'll look.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
this is
buy this and then tell him I got two.
his ass will be so chapped. Okay, yeah. World.
Two. But in reality, I'll just buy it.
That'd be awesome.
Right. I think this is awesome looking, and I think it would flip for more than 0.24.
Yeah.
But some of them have gone for 0.4. Or no, they're selling them for 0.4. Might be.
So yeah, the cool blue.
Look at that. 0.3. Some of these have sold for.
There's only 486 cool blue ladies for the World of Women.
Really? Oh no, my unicorn still isn't up. How long does it take to mint?
And then the cyber green, there's only 511.
Oh. Have you looked at buying any of those?
That's what I have. That's why I got the green one and the blue one for my NFTs.
Nice.
If you look in my wallet, the ice one is the blue one. So the ice one, there's 383 total. So I guess it's a little less. Maybe there's wallets that hold multiple blue ones and they weren't giving multiples. They were just one for each wallet. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Just like Jason has a ton of Earth Women, but he only got one because he didn't have any that are any different.
Okay. So that makes sense.
And then if you look at the 7 options, then each of them, like the red one is for like the red Mars girl.
Okay.
And you know, the sky ones are super, super rare. There's probably not too many of those. Yeah, 55 with the flamingos. But yeah.
That's awesome. I'm gonna see if I can pull up my MetaMask on my phone and if it's updated better.
But yeah, I could have made some money, but I was like, you know what? I'd rather have those NFTs.
Yeah, I'm not wanting to dang it, my uncanny unicorns haven't updated yet either on my phone. How long does it normally take for those suckers to update?
I only have one so far. My other one's still going. But look at the time.
Oh shoot. I promised Kilted we'd get off at 9. I'm a little behind. I apologize. So anyway, thanks for joining us. Hopefully you found our fun, entertaining, and lesson worthy. I don't know what lessons we pull out of this, except maybe don't panic. but
Exactly.
I panicked like crazy. So
that is lifelong. Don't panic. I think Douglas Adams said that the best for sure.
I think we are really pushing our ladies, and who knows, maybe by next podcast we'll really be pushing the uncanny unicorn. We'll see.
Yep.
But we're getting pretty bullish on the ladies, I would say. Right? I think the Fame Lady Squad, we're liking what you're doing. We're liking what you're putting out, and so we'll keep helping you out as we go.
Yeah, they're definitely awesome, and they seem like super good people. I'd love to have them on here, and if we can ever work that out.
Yeah, heck yeah. Data, Becky, and the name that I always forget. You're like that fourth person on the Beatles. If you want to chat on the podcast, let us know. We'd love to have you. But anyway, everybody have a great weekend. This is Ballbuster signing
Got
off.
the Dragon Chair. Take care.